Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the September 20th combined work group meeting. Let me project the screen here. First on the agenda, we have Jackie talking about, actually, Jackie, why don't you tell us what you'd like to talk about?
Okay, great. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, I sat on my normal headphones. These ones I think are from the airplane I found real quick. I just wanted to bring up the CA certs work, merging work for the CA secrets. I talked about it, I think, 2 weeks ago. My changes haven't made much progress. So I just wanted to bring this up again. And I was curious when the code freezes for v1.20. If I didn't know if we'd established that yet, the date for that yet.
According to that link I just sent, it should be branch cut on the 16th, code freeze on the 1st, or 16th of October and 1st of November.
Okay, perfect. Okay, cool. Thank you. And Francis, would you mind sharing the opening link underneath my agenda? Okay, perfect. Thank you. So I guess I just wanted to use this as a chance to also review the work in general. I think it's a change in a critical path, and it does have benefit for the user, just in simplicity of only recognizing one secret that would store the CA cert for both the plugin and Istio generated self-signed secret scenario. But it's not a huge benefit for the criticalness of the change. And also there's only been, a small handful of people involved in reviewing it. So if something did go wrong with this change, I would be the most familiar with it. And then, I guess a few of the security maintainers who've been involved in reviewing the changes. So there is one change that is merged, and it can go in v1.20 on its own. There is one scenario that I highlighted below, which is that where v1.20 is installed with a self-signed CA certs. So with my change that is merged, if there's no existing Istio CA secret or CA certs, Istio D will generate a CA certs secret and store the self-signed cert that it issued itself within that secret. And if you downgrade to v1.19, v1.19 will see that secret as a plugin cert and will not support rotation of that root because that's not currently supported in 1.19. So the root cert would expire with no way of being able to rotate it. There is one workaround solution, but I'm not sure that that's a scenario that we're comfortable with for customers. I'm not sure what the default expiration is. I was trying to figure out real quick before this call for the Istio generated self-signed cert. I'm not sure what the default expiration is for that cert. I'm not sure when this would become a concern, but again, I'm not sure if this is a scenario that we're comfortable with. So I guess ultimately the high level question is, do we want to proceed with this work? Given there's still another PR that needs to be made for it to be complete. And also given that this is a scenario that we have to be comfortable with, downgrading from v1.20 to v19. So I'm just curious if anyone had any thoughts on that, and if it makes sense to revert the work entirely. Costin, go ahead.
I assume there is a setting to turn it off, turn it on now. Mesh configure somewhere.
Sorry, what was your question?
There is a setting to turn it off, turn it on. Can we ship it disabled by default?
Or could this be disabled by default? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. So user opt-in, and so there is no problem with upgrade downgrade.
Yeah, I mean, I could add that. Yes. Like, would this be like an environment variable that they would set to opt in to use the CA certs instead, or
Or
something?
anything you want. I mean, yes, mostly the generation of the secret when you install us. So if when you install 120, by default, use the old mechanism unless the user selects this new. So then there is no downgrade.
Got it. Yep, that would be it. That would be fixed. And if we're comfortable with that, then great.
Okay, so in conclusion, what's our decision here?
I think just like basically hide it behind, just have it be an opt-in thing, not a by default. Yeah. But I mean, I think that this, if we ever wanted to make this workflow default, we would eventually still have to support. I mean, I guess if at some point, if we ever make this not opt-in and the user hasn't opted in previously, then we'll run into the same concern.
When 119 is out of support, for example.
Sorry, Costin, what was that?
When 119 is out of support, you can make the change and you have enough coverage and people using it. So we just need to wait.
Oh, Keith, go ahead.
Yeah, I guess I'm curious as to folks' answer on the general question originally. It's like, is this work that we still, that as a community that we want in? Do we want to move towards a single secret for signing or not? Do we not care? Just kind of what's the, I'm curious as to the temperature on the
No,
change in general.
I love this feature. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's wonderful. Thank you very much for doing it. Just want me to be very, it's a good cleanup. It's a very nice change. Just, I don't know how to express my enthusiasm.
I think I caught most of that. I think what I'm heard from you, Costin, is that you're supportive of the change, want the change to happen, but you want to make sure you do it safely behind a feature flag. Is that kind of the gist there?
Yeah, sorry, I'll get into it in a few minutes. It's fighting.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, go ahead, Lynn. I'm done.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you. So is this change already in? Because somebody on my team actually said they had to modify code or scripts in their environment to accommodate this change.
Part of it is there's one component that is merged. Yes, but it's not included in 119.
Yeah, but team was working on master. Okay, that's why. Okay, so the decision right now is to make it opt-in so that it wouldn't impact anybody.
Yes.
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, thank you all. I mean, I picked this up to learn more about this workflow, so I'm not super attached if we chose to not move forward with it, because I've certainly learned a lot about this workflow. So yeah, but thank you for your feedback.
Just realized I was muted. So thank you. That was that one. Does anyone else have a topic? So Lynn, are you just highlighting this or are you adding another topic?
Oh, sorry. I was just making a copy. I apologize. No
No
intention to
problem.
change
I'm
anything.
seeing the highlights like, okay, was you trying to add anything? Well, if there's nothing else, then we can end this meeting early. Anyone? Going once? Going twice? Done 3 times. All right. That concludes the meeting for today. I'll see you guys in a bit for ambient. Thank you.